What started as peaceful protests in Hong Kong against an extradition bill has degenerated into unrest and riots. Protesters continue to fight for all their demands. Although the events are often seen as a struggle of Hong Kong people for lost freedom and democracy, one must ask, what freedoms has Hong Kong really lost? And what do these protesters want? Those who have lived in Hong Kong under British colonial rule would not have seen any real change in the way of life here. Political freedoms have increased since sovereignty was handed back to China in 1997. Hong Kong retains a free press, as well as the right for people to organize protest marches and express their views. Since the return of Hong Kong's sovereignty to China in 1997, China has helped and supported Hong Kong whenever we were in trouble. The Asian financial crisis in 1997, the SARS epidemic in 2003. Mainland tourists were encouraged to visit Hong Kong during the economic downturn in 2014 caused by Occupy Central. But the protesters who had since turned rioters are now shouting, "Liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our times," meaning they are fighting for Hong Kong's independence from China. More strangely and ironically, they waved U.S. flags during rallies, gathered at the U.S. consulate asking President Trump to please liberate Hong Kong. They even openly asked the U.S. to invade Hong Kong with its 7th Fleet. These rioters somehow believe they could start a revolution, subvert the Hong Kong government, and even the central government of China. In fact, Hong Kong, an island of only about 1,000 square meters, with neither its own water, nor food supply, nor airspace access, cannot live without China. Its economy would collapse without the backup and support of China. However, behind-the-scene manipulators have been creating a fantasy, saying that Hong Kong can be independent. Water can be imported from the US or Singapore. Electricity can be generated through solar energy. The US will grant an independent Hong Kong most favored nation status, and Hong Kong's economy would be even better. The young people openly called for a scorched earth policy to set fire to and destroy the city. They don't really want the government to improve or to make any policy changes. They just want to ruin our city and to overthrow the government. Let's all say no to violence and stand by Hong Kong. Let's ask all peace-loving people in the world to support Hong Kong